Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 12 of the Abandoned Kids Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we're continuing to try and see what we can do about getting the toddler skills maxed before we can age them up. And Amelia also has to continue to go to school because she has no vacation days. She has gone to 2 days of school since the week started, since she built the house and had the ability to hire a nanny to look after the kids while she went to school in the day. I'm hoping she will actually go get her food. I thought she might go do that, but she didn't. And what are you doing, Eric? You're just sitting and watching some TV. Can you talk to your brother? What do you actually want to talk to your brother? I see you're angry. You want to be friendly with your brother. So hopefully that little interaction I just did will count. I will grab that and put that in the garbage. Thank you very much for the 40 simoleons. And he got that whim. He wants to use the potty. You may as well do that before you go to sleep. Looks like we need a potty emptied. And then let's have you go off to sleep. I think hopefully you just go on your own. Amelia has a lot of other things that she needs to do. So it would be best if you put yourself to sleep on your own. Now, she had a stressful school day, and I really need her when we have money for the stove, but I kind of am not in a rush for them to have a stove yet, so that's why I haven't got it, and I'd rather get a better quality stove and maybe a better fridge at the same time. So far they haven't had any bad moodlets from the fridge, so I kind of hold off until that happens, or I have oodles of money, but I can't see that happening anytime soon because she's not really making a lot of money right now because she can't do that. But she's an A student. Because she's at school during the day, so she doesn't get much chance to make money. So we're gonna change this to, since our youngest brother is getting ready to go to bed, we're gonna watch some cooking channel instead of the other one. Instead of the kids network. I don't think it really matters in terms of fun, but I think I noticed that the toddlers, they build their imagination with the kids channel, and I don't think they do it with just any TV. I don't know what other channels maybe do it, or if it's only just the kids channel, but I didn't notice them building it with cooking, I have to say. So how are you doing? You have your homework already done. You need to become friends with another adult and 2 other children. Do you have I'm thinking you don't. No, but he has enough points to get the incredibly friendly aspiration. That makes that trait really easy to complete. So because it gives them a boost, and between the fact that they have the boost in the club, being a popular club, and getting incredibly friendly, essentially it makes them instant friends when they meet. And kids can't get frugal anyways, so we're going to do incredibly friendly for him because that will be helpful. But you know what you're going to do here? You're going to help your sister. You're going to clean those. We're going to stop watching some TV. You had to go to the bathroom, I saw, and what time is it? It's still early enough that you may as well brush your teeth, wash your hands, because I have that turned off with MCC to automatically wash. That's just so they don't go anywhere, but I have to remember to tell them to wash their hands because of that. Well, there's a child here, but is that child leaving? We already know this child. Are we friends with him already? No, we are not. So we can try and see if he's still here. He may actually come over to our house because we're trying to be social with him instead of us going over there. Or it may just cancel altogether. Who knows? I see another dish here. Let's go there and put that away. And you, how is your fun? If it is actually on the right one. Her fun is okay. I think, should she do her homework? How is her responsibility? Not very good. You need to do your homework then, my dear. Do your homework, and you can listen to some music while you're doing that. What type of music do you want to listen to? World radio, and we've already changed it there. Maybe I had that set up because I knew that. Who knows? So now she'll hopefully get that whim. She still is stressed from her school day. So why don't you also write in your journal, even though that's not much fun. We will breed the frogs. I figured enough time had passed that we could do that. This is all we pretty much do for money right now is breed frogs when it's, oh, he can't. Well, we may as well get rid of these things because that's not of any use. Because if you've gone all the way over there, to meet the little boy. We're not really going to be anywhere near a sink to do the other things. So put them in the toddler's inventory and get those read. There we go. He is asleep. He's still very, very tired. Those toddler beds have such a low energy. So she's occupied. So let's go check on Brian if he actually gets to meet this little boy. Is he? Where is he? Oh, he is there. He's doing his homework. Good kid. Discuss interests. The other trait I really like to get, which we got, he's active, and I don't know, I didn't have any traits for him, is observant, because then that, when they meet them, when they introduce themselves, you learn their traits right away. If you already know them, sometimes it still takes longer to get them. It's only upon meeting people that one will help. Same with incredibly friendly. That helps when you meet people with a friendly, or if you have charisma of level 4, you can do cheerful introductions, then you can also, that's considered a friendly introduction and that will work. So Amelia completed her homework for the day. Very good. And let me take a look. Just getting kind of, oops, that didn't work. Trying to get friends here. I'm not sure what happened, what interaction I did. Joke about toilets maybe? I don't know what it was that I told him to do. But he obviously didn't like it. It was boring. Maybe we asked too much. Oh, look, we're friends. Talk about toys. Oh, so we're friends with 2 of 3. Very good. Hopefully another, I think is your responsibility. See, his is fine because he's been going to school and doing his homework. So his has gotten up there quite well. So, brighten day. We probably should just say hug and then go home. I think it's late. Yes, it is. So that's probably good enough. Oh, he's level 2 of charisma. Very, very good. And how are you doing still for your fun, my dear? Your manners are good. Your responsibility. So you're working on your motion control. And your fun is still okay. But you know what? It's late. So I think this didn't get cleaned. Oh, why can't she clean it? A trash can is required, but we have a trash can. Why is that one not working? You can come out here and clean it up. I have had that problem. For some reason, they don't register this as a garbage can sometimes. And I guess we never got an outdoor trash can. So, okay, I'm going to go into Build Buy quickly and get one of those teeny little trash cans, the kids' ones. And while I'm at it, I'm going to move these over here. Just because I want the trash can to be by it, to take the least amount of time possible. And then I'm going to go into appliances, miscellaneous, and get one of these little trash cans right there. And then while we're while we're at it, we'll get, this is $1.55. It's the cheapest, so we're going to get the cheapest one for outside. You know what? We'll put it here. Right there in that little nook. Oops. And there we go. We're done. So she can go clean up that mess. She can mop. This will help her with her responsibility. She can clean that. And then she can use the bathroom. She can brush her teeth and go to bed. And you, Brian, are you on your way home or are you home? Why don't you brush your teeth? Because, oops, I didn't mean to say get water. Wrong thing. Why don't you brush your teeth? And, can't breed the frogs yet. You could do some writing and journal, and then you can go to bed. So, unless something happens, we'll be back in the morning. Well, it's pretty early, but I noticed that Sylvia was getting hungry and had to go to the potty very badly. So she woke up, and then she was sad because she had to go to the potty so badly, so she woke up her sister. But she didn't have a nightmare. I kind of think that when they share a room with someone older, teen and up, they don't have nightmares. I've only ever noticed that when I've had a teen and a younger sibling, because that's who I've only put in, and it's usually because I haven't had money, so that's all I've had the ability to do. So I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like, and she's hungry again too, so she can go get some leftovers. She's gonna need to go back to bed, or she'll be too tired when she goes to school. So she's got hers, and I noticed that Sylvia is also hungry, so you're gonna grab a serving, and then you're going to come in here and watch. Unfortunately, actually, do you need to? Oh, that just scared me. Oh no, go away. We don't need a vampire to come in. I haven't got any garlic. She's awake and you can't bite. So hopefully, because she's awake, it'll be, can we tell him to leave? Can we do a friendly introduction? This is actually the second time we've had a vampire come creeping up, but the first time it really really scared me. Really took me aback. I wasn't expecting it. So you're gonna watch, we're gonna ignore Vlad there and hope he goes away. And that makes me realize I need, oh look, see, it was, I don't know if you noticed that this was all great, and it's grayed out again. It was grayed out, and then it came back, and now it's grayed out. And here, my dear, you come watch. You don't really need to, because I think you're, oh, it's another vampire. My goodness, go away. We don't need all of these vampires here. It's not like I have a lot trait on here telling you to come hang out. My lot traits are like, let's go look at my lot traits, because I think we may be able to get rid of one of them, because I have good schools, and we don't need that till the toddlers age up, because they're both A students, so that helps them get to A quicker. Child play, that could help. You know what, we'll do child play, because that might help Brian boost his skills. I don't know that I've noticed it really helps the toddlers with their skills. It'd be really nice if it was something that boosted their skills, but we will see. And I noticed also that, and how are you for your communication? You need to work on that. So why don't you talk to your sister? Talk about toys. You're thinking, oh, that's where I really need to work on. So hopefully Amelia gets to get some more sleep before she goes to school. I clicked on the wrong one. Want to go on that? Yeah, she's still a little bit tired. So why don't you go to sleep? And then Brian, when you get up, why don't you take a shower? Luckily that didn't wake you up. And then you can have some leftovers yourself because you're hungry. And hopefully you can look after everything else when you are at school. And let me take another look for this frogs. Oops. I don't know if I got the right one. I'll see when I edit, perhaps, whether it went up or not, because I don't remember how many I had. I think it maybe went from 12 to 13, but I wasn't paying attention. So, because I was just breeding and I accidentally was too quick and I selected the wrong frog. I selected Sun Surfer, and it's making me move the screen. Okay, so you go off and do what I asked you to do. Good, thank you. He's looking like he's scared. And how are you? You are still actually a teensy bit tired. So why don't you go sleep? Why don't you go back to sleep? So you're fully awake for the day later. And then your big sis has to call a service, because we need a nanny to come again. Because we need the nanny to come every day, because the toddlers don't go to daycare. Because for one thing, I don't think they skill up at the daycare. We need them to skill up. That's a big thing we need from the toddlers, because we can't age them up until they have maxed their skills. And then, of course, since Sylvia is 2 sim days older than Eric, even if Eric was to max his skills at the same time or before Sylvia, we have to wait for 2 days after Sylvia has maxed her skills. But, so I still want to concentrate on Eric, because I want him to at least age up the 2 days later, since he has to max his skills. So I'd hate to concentrate on the one and then be left with Eric still needing, like, a lot. So, I don't know what to say. Hopefully she actually does the call and not... Okay, why don't you come over here and watch channel... Why don't you watch Between TV? You're older than your siblings. You may not want the kids network. And Amelia, you need to get up, my dear. You didn't end up getting that full sleep after all because you woke up. So we're calling the nanny. Oh, you're not calling the nanny when I want you to. Maybe I'll have her go back to sleep just to make sure she doesn't leave, because I don't want her to leave until the nanny gets here, and she wants to be creative. And I noticed that there are actually 2 paintings on the wall here, and they're worth $6.74 and $4.07, so she could sell those. Eric, how are you doing? You're a little bit hungry. You kind of need a bath. Hopefully the nanny can give you that bath, because that would be ideal. Free up your sis for other things. And let's see whether this channel helps. What does he want? He wants to ask Amelia to play. Well, no. Because that's just going to make Amelia probably really uncomfortable. Because I find a lot of times when they're bigger toddlers, when they've been toddlers for longer. Alright, that's what it seems like. Because maybe that's the only time I get around. No, 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 no. You come eat your food. Come eat. My sweetheart, you're hungry. You're not starving. You're more dirty than you're hungry. But you are dirty. You are hungry too, as well as being dirty. I don't know how much time we're going to have of them. We had really an evening with the kids, and then we ended up, because they got an interruption to their sleep, we ended up doing that. So she's still not maxed her sleeping. So communication. Oh, I know what I want to do. Before they go to school, I'm going to go into build mode. And I am going to go into kids and toys and buy them. Let's see. This is the cheapest one. It's $75, but I kind of think these are kind of cute. And you know what? They don't think they have. We're going to get a Ruffy Snugglegins. They'd like to get a pet at some point. That's what they'd really like. I'm going to put him outside for a minute. Because I'm going to put this. I'm going to put the potty on the other side. And I'm going to put this, sadly, beside the garbage. Right there. And is there anything else the toddlers need during the day today? I think that was the main thing I wanted to get for the toddlers. I think for Brian, we need to get him some things. Like, actually, but he's going to school, so it doesn't really matter. So we are going to have... And what are his? He is he's dirty. He's got lots to work on. Actually, he's not even finished his potty training. So I really got that. So she can do a lot of working on her. So if we go talk, and what's that? And talk, and what's that? And talking. Hopefully that will help her with that. And you, my dear, I think it's time for you to get up and go. How is your sleep? Because you can probably sleep a little bit longer. And there's the nanny making some food, which we'll let him finish that before we have Eric ask for a bath. Time for you to get up and go to school. But there you go, off to school. You're both going to school. Have fun. How are you doing, Eric? And how are you doing with that food? Because we can't ask you for... I don't want to interrupt the nanny because he'll stop cooking and then it'll just be bad by the time everybody comes home. Oh, very good. 4 excellent for free. I like hiring a nanny and not paying for the nanny. And then having the nanny make free food for you all the time. So we're just going to see. Talk. Wonder if hugging helps. Let's look in her skills. Is that making her communication go up? No, I can't say that it really seems like it is. I had heard that that helps with communication. And if you talk... Maybe what I should have got was a mirror. I thought I saw someone at the door. Oh, but see, I see the bar over there. So even though it's not showing it as working, I kind of think it is. Yeah, she got to level 4, so it did. Yeah, oh. Oh, and that helps too. Hug. Talk. It is working, so it's just not showing it. So we do some what's thatting and leave her. And then what I want to see, can we have any luck asking for a bath? I have so much trouble with the bath thing. So does that under help? Bath time. Yes. We don't really need you to clean up the dish, thanks, nanny. Because we have someone else who could do that for us. Me. So let's see. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. Because he's, I think, sad from being dirty. He is. Grungy. Grungy, grungy. So is he having his bath? Yes. Good. And you, my dear, why don't you do some more what's that's? I'm not very good with naming the teddy bears and stuff. So it'd be good if she got to level 3 of her thinking. So she's actually doing really well because she's level 4 of her communication. And let's see if we can get this thinking up to level 3 before we end this. Because it has actually gone on probably fairly long. Let's just have a milestone. Well, we did. We got to level 4 of communication for her. And he is, why don't you go potty? Maybe you can max that while your sister is working on this. I don't know how much, I don't know that what's that actually is that quick at building the thinking skill. So even though she didn't like the flashcards yesterday, I think we may have her come and ask for some basic needs teaching. Yeah, the maid doesn't have to do very much. The house is not really not that big. There's not that much to do, I have to say. And I don't think that the maid cleans this dead plant I have over here. Yeah, it's still dead. It's still there. That will have to be Amelia's task at some point when she has the time. It may wait till the weekend. And so she's not going to get to that level 3 because it's taking enough time. But what I will do is I'll put the frogs that I have out here in her inventory, swap them across to Eric's. But she did get to level 4 of communication, so that was a good thing. And Brian made a friend, so that was also good. So they made a bit of progress. That is going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.